do not aren't here, so they can check it out later if they need. So yesterday, if you watched the video, as I sure hope you do, but I know all of you did not, which makes me sad. It was only 7 minutes and 39 seconds of your time. You talked about how the Spanish and the natives met. One of the questions that I still have is, how did translators like figure out communicating so stinking fast, because it's the first time natives ever met a Spanish speaker? But they do it. It's incredible. But now we get to Cortes going and having the story of conquering. So as he went and took his route, he visited lots of villages and learned lots of things about how the people that the Aztecs ruled did not like them. They thought the Aztecs were jerks. I mean, sure, they only went and did human sacrifices and stuff. Now, remember, for those of you who are writing your notes, which if you're in my classroom, you should be writing notes. I forgot you've never been in my classroom before, Aiden. So yeah, so we write down what we... what you did not see in reality, and I censored it for you online people so I don't scar you, is Hayden has literally taken a broadsword out of his backpack and sliced my heart into pieces. It was very bloody and messy. It hurt a lot. Anyways, shucks. Oh, I don't think I have paper. Curses.
Can we just see it later?
Well, if you have your notebook, write in your notebook, and I'll get you next time, Hayden. All right. Anyways, remember though, we want to get the main ideas from these slides. We don't need to be writing every single word, because you might be writing in perpetuity. That means forever. And so one of the theories is that perhaps Moctezuma thought that this was the incarnation of Quetzalcoatl, once again coming to Earth to destroy the Earth. Because we just read about that in our Kids Discover, how the return of Quetzalcoatl was bad news, folks. So Moctezuma had an idea. What if I welcome the Spanish in, give them gifts, and make them feel good? Maybe they won't destroy everything. Sounds good, right? You know, I don't want to be destroyed. Like Hayden just did to my heart. So one of the things, hopefully you figured out from online, I am very silly and goofy, all right? And I will pick on and tease you because I love and care about you. Well, Miss Anzac knows.
The only one that cared.
Well, she clearly does not know me, and she's the one that doesn't care. Yeah. All right. So Cortes, though, is going to capitalize on Moctezuma going and being so generous and nice, and this is going to backfire for Moctezuma. Come on, Celeste, that'd be the best day. Now, so it only took a couple days for the Spanish to take Moctezuma hostage. That's right, only a couple days. But then to be like, yeah, this palace actually is going to be ours, and you're going to listen to us. So Moctezuma does the only thing he thinks he could. He says, what if I give them gold, give them silver, and then they will leave? But of course, that is not going to happen. The more gold they are given, the more they want. Yes, the longer they'll say, thank you, Delisa. You're right. Favorite Delisa in the class. So he tries to give them gold to make them leave, but they do not leave. And the Aztec people start getting so mad because the Spanish, they're acting like they own the place, right? Moctezuma is a prisoner, and people don't like it. Remember, get the main ideas here from this slide. Moctezuma is held captive. He tries to give them gold for his freedom. The Spanish just say, more, please. And people are PO'd. I don't know about you guys. I'm tired. You're not? You're full of energy. Eli just said, for those of you online who missed it, that he is young and spry. I cannot confirm the youngness. He might be an imposter. And we have not gone and tried to wrap him around a tree to confirm the spryness. That's after school activities. You're missing out. All right. So you don't need the timelines, but you need to know the basic events, what's happening. The Aztecs, it's a religious festival. The high priest Rajvir has his obsidian dagger, and he is about to remove Eli's heart. But then the Spanish say, Hey, what are you guys doing? And then Roger says, we're doing a human sacrifice. The gods need blood. And remember, the Spanish were under the impression that some of them thought that they were gods. And the Spanish say, are you crazy? Don't rip out his heart. That's insane. You don't go killing people. I mean, there actually is going to be a big battle in a second. They're going to kill a lot of people. But, you don't kill people when it's not battle time, okay? And there's a huge rebellion then, because what did the Aztecs believe about blood and the gods? Hayden? Okay. So Hayden says they need to give more and more blood back to the god because the gods gave blood so they could be pleased. Do you agree, Iris? Is that what they believed? So tell me then, if the gods said no to blood, what do you think's going on, Iris? You guys didn't see it because I can't project that, but you just did like the head explode. Yeah, because there ain't no gods if they don't want no blood. So the crazy riot starts happening. Like, we don't know if Moctezuma dies because of the Spanish. We don't know if Moctezuma dies because the Aztecs are so ticked off and they're going crazy. But there's a huge battle. Lots of people are fighting. Lots of people are getting sliced. Lots of people are getting diced. Yeah, that probably would make the gods happy. Good job, Nora. The Spanish get the heck out of there. They are running away. Now, they kill a lot of people on the way. Don't worry. Don't worry. But yeah. So after this, the Spanish, they have to flee. Now, most of the Spanish actually wind up getting killed at this moment. This is not like when we talk about the Inca, where it's a total, 167 men defeating a whole empire. No. But Cortes has to flee the Aztec capital because it is bad with a capital B. But as this picture implies, I didn't mean to click there. I apologize. I blame Joel. The Spanish are going to come. I'm sorry, man. I got to blame someone. I can't admit my own mistakes and show my true humanity. All right, fine. I blame Joel's great-great-grand-Joel. I'm just being silly. I have a headache. I'm sorry. All right. So the Spanish are going to come back. So what do? Celeste goes to Spanish and says, hey, you guys hate those Aztecs, right? She's like, I hate them too. Let's go to war with them. And then Leighton says, yeah, I hate them too. Let's go to war. And Roger says, yeah, I also do not like the Aztecs. Let's go to war. Everybody jumps on the bandwagon of attacking the Aztecs. So in May, the Spanish, who there's not very many Spaniards left, lead a tremendously humongous army of natives against the Aztec capital. I mean, you see, they've got their horses, they got their armor, they got people on boats. I mean, it's just going to be bad news for the Aztecs. The city of Tenochtitlan will be destroyed. Most of the population will be, or not most, I said many of the population will be killed. Remember, you don't have to write every word. You just need to get the general idea. The Spanish lead an army of natives to attack. I feel like it's like 12,000 degrees in this classroom. 76. And it's set for 16. Oh, man. Can't really turn on the AC right now, unfortunately. All right. Because the system is set up for heat. So that's why. So what during seasonal times, you don't have big systems like that. You don't have them set for AC. You have them set for heat. And then when it gets a little bit warmer, then it will be set for both. And then when it gets really hot, then it's just set for the cool. It's just how it works. Anyways, what you need to know. By August, Aztecs done. The entire empire. What happened to the other Aztecs? What do you mean what happened to the other Aztecs, Iris? Can you explain your question a little bit better? Sorry, honey.
Like the ones who survived, what happened to them?
Oh, well, the Spanish enslaved some of them. Some of them just wound up going and living eventually till they died. So the germs thing is going to be a big deal, actually. Like we end the song, how they have guns, germs, and steel. We think about 95% of the Native Americans of North and South America died because of germs. So, yeah, it wasn't like good times for them. But anyways, that's our notes for the day, my cherubs. Tomorrow we're going to look at why the Spanish were able to so easily have this